Hello, it's the Dazzling One teaching tips and tricks to the everyday girl. I'll get your gorgeous to you. In today's video, I'm covering just a fun, natural, gorgeous look that I wanted to share with you, playing, of course, with my wonderful Chroma Fusion colors. And I wanted to share this look with you. So if you want to see how awesome it is and very easy to do. Dusty Rose, and it's like a very light pink color, and I'm applying that from my lash line all the way up, going just a little so you can see it just a little bit better. It's a color called Dusty Rose from the Chroma Fusion line. It's a matte color. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a color called Finished Bronze. Take it, and I'm going to go very softly through using that same brush. Very softly. I want the majority of the color on the outer corner of the eye, and I want it to get softer as it's going in. So you can see the placement of it. Now you could stop right there and just blend the edges out, but we're going to add some more color to this today. I'm going to take a color called Espresso, eye crease brush, and that I'm going to just go right here. It's a very small bit that I'm going to add. See the difference from one eye to the other? That's Espresso. Going all the way over, I'm just kind of staying right there. Again, you could stop right there and you'd be fine. You'd just go in, you'd blend. Okay. Now I'm going to take my eye smudger brush, and I'm going to kind of put it just a little bit above that Espresso. This is just a little bit. What you're seeing is I'm just gradually building the intensity. Okay, so let me just a little bit. I don't want to lose the Espresso in there. I want to keep that there. So I'm just going to kind of got a little bit out of there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our blending brush, and we're just going to softly blend those colors because we don't want to see where one ends and the other begins. Now I'm going to take a color called, now pretty much all the colors I've used so far have been matte colors, and the fun thing about matte colors is that you're able to kind of build, and then when you add your shine, it kind of changes like the whole dimension of it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a color called Shadows. I'm sorry. So I'm going to use a color called Stormy. This has a little bit of a shine. And again, I'm just doing just a little, not a lot. This has a shimmer to it. So I'm just going to kind of bring that in like that. All the way in. Now I have my shimmer, and I'm just going to take Just a very gentle swipe there. Again, we don't never want to see where one begins. We want it just to look almost like a rainbow where the colors just flow. So now what I'm going to do to make it just a tad bit more bold, and again, the colors don't fall out, I just go over sometimes too far, is I'm going to get my put a little more espresso. I'll always get one eye a little different than the other, so I have to go back and look. And we're going to just soften him. Now I'm going to take that same eye smudger brush, I'm wiping it off, and I'm going to take a little bit of the onyx, and I'm going to just kind of, I'm going to hold the brush sideways and just kind of I'm kind of whipping it up almost. I'm going to soften it because we want it just to be there, but we want it to be soft. So I'm going to really soften up this edge. Onyx, and I'm going to just kind of put it there in my corner, just a little under the waterline. Something you could do, normally I'd have a Q-tip, but I'm going to take it, see how I just took my finger and kind of pulled it down very gently to kind of smooth that little mistake out before it dried. If it dried, what we'd have to do is take a little bit of makeup remover and we'd have to try to, go back in, but then you take some of the eye color off with it. So you want to try to avoid that if you can. We're using now we're going to do our lips. Lip primer. Limited edition lip color, Red Roma. Not perfectly, some not everybody, but tend to not be. There we go. So that is our look today.